Hello everyone, I'm Rups with the Smith and the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and starting off another week, the second week of the month. And depending on what you're looking at in these stocks, you'd think the market was either up huge or getting killed. But let's take a look here. We got once again, we're looking at the broader averages, and that Nasdaq the problem. But we'll get to that in a second. So we open up here, SPY on the daily here, upper left, takes out Friday's highs and are coming back through the range now. Still handily an inside week, upper middle, right? But green. And then tomorrow, in the second hour, we're finally going to have separate openings for the monthly, weekly, daily, and 60, right? So you can see here on the SPY, 60 pokes down a little bit and coming back towards the highs, but still inside month, and you see this doji on the month so far, right? But staying green. But so the Qs, today's totally not the end of the world just yet, but you can see how it pokes up just a little bit and then starts dropping back in. So Q's still having some problems, and you see this monthly is going to continue to be an issue. So long as this is below here, 310.88 is the number that you'd want to reclaim if these guys are going to do anything. Handily inside week as of right now, so that's a slight positive, but it's obviously very early in the week. If you go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, whole nother story here. Boom. And that week we're looking at this here, something we look for. Outside week, poke down, 3, 2, 2. Bam, and into the highs she goes. And we'll get to a few of those in a second. Because if you were watching on Friday, we had a lot of nice 322s. And remember TTD, this was absolutely gorgeous on the 60. Here's what you look for. Because we know an outside bar is a broadening formation. So if they paid up and sold down once, they might do it again. Look at this. 3, 2, 2, and that was right as I was speaking here at the Strat Time Report, and still going up there. But let's go to the Reddit stocks. GameStop, Moon Boy, and GameStop right now going inside on the 60 to the upside right here, right now, right on that. That's why we watched that bottom of the hour like a hawk over 193, because on the opening it did this on the weekly, inside week to the upside. GameStop here. Now you're taking all these guys out and still flying. That tells us we can watch a little AMC here. Now trying to take this 60 as well to also try and take that inside week here. It's not there. It's above 944 is what you'd want to look for on that. You do have your inside day to the upside. Keep an eye on these futures here right on the flip, see what they want to do. So we've got a lot of strength out there in a lot of different groups. If you go to the banks, FAS, here, and you can see that inside week to the upside. You're going to see that in KRE, Regional Bank, like so. And so that's usual suspects. You can go JP Morgan. Here, coming up on that, taking that out, Citicorp. Here, inside day to the upside, Wells Fargo. Here, trying to take that inside week to the upside, Northern Trust Bank, NTRS. The outside week, inside week, right? And so the target was to take this out. It's doing it right out the chute. So you've got a bunch of strength in the banks. You also can take a look at Prudential. Prudential, you can see that also. Inside week, hey, it looks like my weekend video, doesn't it? It does. Inside week to the upside there in Prudential to keep an eye on. SPY still firm here right on the flip so far, so keep an eye on that. Some insurance names too. KRE coming up here. 2 up, 2 down on the week, and boom, off she goes, HIG. Just to name one there on the inside week to the upside to start off the new week. I also got some strength in the transports. And the transports going to the highs here. You see that hammer counter shooter on the week? That's something we'd look for in transports. So if you go to like Norfolk Southern from the weekend vid here, the 2 up and the 2 down week, and then boom, we're looking to take this out and become an outside bar of that. We go to Union Pacific here, inside week, pokes down hammer, RevStrat week coming back through these guys here to try and trigger this 312 here above 215.42. If you can do that, then we got the 312 month to try and take that baby to the highs right now. On the 60, you're going to see this inside bar pokes down. There's your RevStrat right there, 122 over 214.45 for the rest of this hour. If you go to rider systems, talked about this in the weekend vid. Here she comes, and one of these things we watch for is when market rallies like it has been. or holds, and you get the transports going, looking for things that used to be a lot higher. Used to be somebody. Rider Systems, that's one. JB Hunt having a nice day here too. And JB Hunt, you can see this here on the monthly, does this. Pokes down, that's a 2 down, and then boom, these two become an outside bar of all that, you see? And then last week, the 2-2. So still going on that JB Hunt. We can watch those truckers, and how's CHRW doing here? Not so much. All right, so we've got, I'm going to run out of time. We got XLP and XLP. So potentially an outside month coming up, and here you can see in the weekly it pokes down. Now we're looking for these two to become an outside bar of that, if not more. Here's you got Coke doing this. The outside-inside week hits that magnitude there, and if that works, it's a combination, because then you go inside month and up here. Over 51.51, you're there. Procter & Gamble here, also having a nice little day. That's helping the Dow too, and you can see that. Is this a 3? Yep. Outside bar pokes down 3-2-2 to look and take that out there. Had Big Mo also coming up here a little bit with those guys off the inside day. Cheese ketchup. Kraft Heinz also coming up 3-1-2 day, trying to take all these guys out. We'll see. If we go to the Dow, you got Mini Mines, Triple M coming up here, and this is what we look for. Weekend video again. The outside-inside month. The target is to take this thing out this month above 187.27, so long as it's above 182.38. If we go to Visa also more financials going inside week to the upside, 3-1-2. It's completed that with the inside day, but sometimes they go a little further than you thought, don't they? They do, and that means you can watch MA here. MA inside week to the upside. If we go to Waste Management, also in the weekend vid. This is what you're going to look for something. Look at that. Nice day, huh? Nice color up. Thank you. Because of this, the monthly. Pokes down. That's a 2 down. Boom. 2-2 reversal here. Over 114.77. Trading 122. Not bad. Let's see if that can keep that going. If we go to W. And W, you can see, we'll be aware of these inside weeks. And W backing off now with a lot of that tech. But still, one of the few things that could be inside month to the upside. Had a nice little push in the morning and then backs off with some of the NASDAQ weakness. If we go to PPG, some of these industrial names, and you can see PPG last week did this. Inside bar pokes down, RevStrat day to here, right? And the reason you'd be watching that is this. The weekly pokes down. Here's my support level. Is it stopped out? 2 down, 2-2 reversal back to previous range, right? And if that works, it triggers that here. The outside month, 2 down, back up, looking to take out the highs now. And that's could be a nice move here. It's above 142.40, looking to take this out. 153.81, that would be a nice move. Also in the Dow, you got Honeywell. And Honeywell, just going here. 2 down, 2 up, looking to take that out in the week. And if this works, inside month to the upside here for Honeywell above 212.14 off the inside day break here. So you can watch that with the Dow and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, Dow Jones still skirting the highs. We go to MCO. And MCO, Moody's, and this was in the weekend vid because of this. 3-1-2, outside month, inside month. Here above 284.99 this month. There you go, 292. If we go to AERI, and AERI still opens as an inside week, but we're keeping an eye on this thing in here. All right, here's this daily. So if it can stay above this thing, because we're still inside month to the upside. So I want to see, or if it's going to fail, it would take out last week's lows down through here, because this is an outside bar, and that's a 2 up. So we're keeping an eye on this thing kind of either way. If we go to Hain Celestial, and here on the week, you're going to see this. It poked down last week, and now it's taking that out. Right, trying to get outside of all this kind of thing, but if it keeps coming as it is, you're looking for this inside month break here above 443. in 43 would be that number. All right. How about iPaper? It's like a who's who of my weekend vid. If you got a chance to watch that, I'd do that. Here, pokes up, 2, 2, then 2. And these become an outside bar of all that. You see? Now, it hit its magnitude, but now it's still going. So we'll see. Nice day in there in iPaper to start off the week. If we go to home builders and XHB, and we were looking at this in the weekend vid because of this. This was a 2 down. So we're looking for the 2-2 reversal to take these guys back into the highs and potentially give us an outside month. Right? So there's your usual suspects over there. DHI, you've got Pulte. How's that doing? There you go. Taking the week back up. How's Toll Brothers? A little bit. KBH. There you go. The outside week taking that 3-2. So a bunch of home builders working as of right now. Trying to take that 2-2-260 up right now. There. If we go to Polaris, PII. And Polaris also in the weekend vid. Why? Because it's inside month to the upside. And hopefully you get the measured move. The up, sideways, and measurement of this. So far so good. Another nice opening for that. Also have a little boring, but AT&T. Yep. It's doing it. AT&T is rev strat month. Inside, pokes down, then comes back through here. Right? There's also outside, inside week to the upside. And it also tells you to look at Verizon. So Verizon, here's the weekly. Inside, pokes down, rev strat, looking to take these guys out. And if it does, then you might be able to get your 2-2 monther here. Albeit stuck and all here, but it is what it is. They're going. If we go to healthcare, XLV coming up here, and you see trying to come up and take out that week. That could get it going here. XLV over 114.61 because we've known also potential outside or rev strat monther in here. Humana here, the outside month pokes down 3-2-2 monther, and that would give you a target of all the way up there at 449.28. And they can get this thing cranking as long as it's over 391.30. We're watching that with UNH here. Once again, 2-2 reversal month. ANTM also coming up here. Look at this. Outside 3-2-2 and above 313.85. Looking to take this out 340.98. All right, still running out of time. I'm always running out of time, aren't I? If we got some retail, Best Buy does this, the 2-2 reversal here. 2 down, 2 up on the week. Foot Locker doing this. The outside, inside already hits magnitude, but sometimes they go a little further than you thought. We've got Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree here. 2 down, 2 up week. Potential outside month. All right, better get to some downside before I run out of time. You've got Bili, B-I-L-I, and B-I-L-I gaps down a little bit, and then you can see here, it was real nice off of this 30. Here, inside 30 to the downside, trying to do it again here, because that month is still 2-2 down in the month, and there's a lot of 2-2 downs still in force in the month. And early on, you had some weakness here in Apple, and that always kind of spooks them. You're still trying to take out last month's lows here, and Apple slightly takes out Friday's lows, so that's something that would kind of spook them, right? If you got to TAL, also in my weekend vid, when you're hot, you're hot. Outside month, 2 up, boom. You're looking to take this out on this reversal, 2-2 reversal month here, below 75.09, still puking. Looking to take this out, 64.79. Also, the inside day to the downside. See you later. Thanks for playing. SMHers here, the good thing is they still would be inside day. So a lot of these things that are getting hit in the NASDAQ are still inside Friday's range. That's somewhat positive, albeit they're going towards the lows. Spotify taking out Friday's lows, still an outside month to the downside. That's a problem. MDB here still would be inside day, but you can see this. Once again, the Rev Strat month still in force inside, up and then down, 212. PDD here, still having problems taking out Friday's lows. See if you get that 60 out of that thing. here inside on the 60s. You can see if that reconfirms this break. APO. And APO here having a rough day here, outside day to the downside. You can see this is what you'd look for. The outside bar, the inside bar, 312, and boom, down. Now you can see if it's weak enough to take out the month. And one last thing, we'll look at gold. As gold goes inside day to the downside to start off the week and reconfirm taking out last month's low. So a lot going on there, folks. So it's Monday, but there's certainly strength in there. So expecting things to really fall apart, not so much. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, the Smith Black Channel here. Take a talk with Strat Time Report.